Hello, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. Well, some interesting news. The headwinds are changing. Now we're seeing the phrases buy Bitcoin overtake buy gold as a more popular online search phrase. And this is an article from Bloomberg News, and we'll take a look and see where things lie and how the cryptocurrency Bitcoin is trending and how popular it's become. And it's one of the other things that's causing a dent in gold's appeal. Bullion's rally faltered in the past 2 months as the dollar strengthened and global equities set new records, while concerns over Brexit and Catalonia's push for independence failed to drum up notable haven demand. Now, Bitcoin's surge is attracting investor interest towards the cryptocurrency and away from the metal, the biggest online vaulting service said. According to Google Trends, global searches for buy Bitcoin have overtaken buy gold after previously exceeding searches for how to purchase silver. Last month, the amount of gold changing hands on Bullion Vault's online trading platform dropped by almost a third from the 12-month average. And here we see a chart showing buy gold, buy Bitcoin. And look here, we see when the prices started dipping back in November, in about early 2013 here, we saw these searches go way up for gold. And we can see the trend line and how it's taken quite a turn here this year. Very interesting indeed. But the thing is, the fascinating thing is that even though the searches for Bitcoin have gone through the roof, the searches for gold have only subsided really as a trend overall by very little. But enough between November of 2012 to right now. There's still quite a difference between the two, but not drastically that much. But nonetheless, it's quite interesting to see where that is. It says here that with the U.S. stock market setting fresh all-time highs day after day, it's no surprise that gold prices have retreated. Adrian Ash, research director at London-based Bullion Vault, said in a report, some investors are being distracted by the noise around Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Altogether, that's made interest from new gold investors the weakest since the metal's half-decade price lows of the end of 2015. Gold has dropped about 6% since touching a one-year high on September 8th, cutting this year's gain to 11%. Bitcoin jumped more than sevenfold this year, and more than 13 times the advance of the best-performing commodity tracked by Bloomberg. So here we see Bitcoin's outperformance of gold. Let's take a closer look at this chart. We see gold and Bitcoin compared side by side, and we can see how they have compare, and we can see that Bitcoin has overtaken gold substantially here. Quite interesting indeed. Still, Bullion Vault's Gold Investor Index, which measures the number of buyers against sellers, edged slightly higher to 54.6 in October. A number above 50 indicates more buyers. The firm's gauge of silver buying fell to 51.6 from 52.3. So quite interesting. It says Bullion Vault users own about $1.5 billion worth of gold, $373 million worth of silver, and $9 million worth of platinum. And so there you have it. Quite interesting indeed. And really, it should really be of no surprise. And I think that this number here, looking back at this chart between the Bitcoin being more popular than gold, you're going to see a lot of people here that have never invested in gold or really don't understand precious metals at all. I think it's just the hype of the price. I do believe it's in a bubble, and who knows where it's going to go. Will the bubble continue to inflate? We've never been here before. Bitcoin really is so new. It could have a very elastic and strong skin. So the bubble could expand and expand for quite a while before it burst. We just don't know. Or it could pop tomorrow. I've been seeing ads in several places is that, check out the new cryptocurrency, which is going to be the next Bitcoin. And as many of you know from my prior videos on the subject, I'd mentioned before that Bitcoin could very well be the MySpace of tomorrow, and the MySpaceification, in other words, the social media network. It seemed like MySpace was unstoppable back in 2006, and but look what happened. Then Facebook came upon the scene, and now Facebook seems unstoppable as a social media platform. And really, it's an apropos comparison because, the social media networks are digital. People are using them. Well, cryptocurrencies are digital and people are using them. Which one will gain favor? Right now, it seems the odd favorite is Bitcoin. But tomorrow it could be Ethereum. It could be some other brand new one. Anybody can actually create their own cryptocurrency. I had a chance and declined it to create my own cryptocurrency. But there's well over 1,000. Who knows, by now it could be 2,000. I haven't really checked. But nonetheless, we're seeing the trends continue where they go. And regardless of what you and I do, and what our feelings are on cryptocurrencies, I am all for people making a profit and making money where they can, no matter the risk they put into it, because as many of they're out there who have stacked the precious metals, those people, they also understand that it's very risky to get involved in the cryptocurrencies because they could go to zero. Nonetheless, they've made money on them. They've taken that risk and gambled. They've come out ahead so far, and I think that's wonderful. But knowing the risk and knowing where they are and where they could be, they're willing to take that chance. For those of us who collect and acquire the precious metals, and there are plenty of people that are into the cryptocurrencies who as well collect the precious metals, they know that they have one of the safest investments, so to speak, if you want to call it that, but a safest hedge. And really that's what it is. Silver and gold are a hedge. And holding on to the precious metals is a good way to protect yourself from economic instability or cryptocurrency instability. So post your thoughts below about this search, a popular trend, buy Bitcoin. I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to y'all for watching and encourage you to please rate, comment, and subscribe.